From the VFW in Long Beach. This is programming note, our very last show on a Wednesday night, because after the new year, Broadcasting on the Beach with Halftime Howie is moving to a new slot Sunday nights from 7 to 8 p.m. So we're looking forward to our new time slot. We have a lot of great guests tonight here at the VFW. Our very first guest, what a resume. He is a senior at Long Beach High School. His name is Joe Keiser, all-state orchestra bass, right? Orchestra bass, all-state mixed chorus, all-state local jazz. He's all-state 3 categories plus. He's a fine actor, and he's in one of the leads of the play that's coming to Long Beach High School January 10th, 11th, and 12th, which is very ironic because if you follow the news, legendary actor Jack Klugman died this week, and the play that they're going to be doing at Long Beach High School is The Odd Couple. So let's have a round of applause for an accomplished actor and musician, Joe Keiser. First of all, Joe, before the play, you have an incredible resume. To accomplish all state in 3 categories, you have to be incredibly passionate about music and acting to achieve what you have achieved.
I do, and I try to. Music is my life, obviously, and watching plays and reading plays and studying up. It's what I do. It's what I want to pursue. It's going to be my future, and I know that's where it's lying.
Talk about the Odd Couple. I have a feeling between you and Russell Getz, who's the other lead, that you two are going to put on a great performance. Talk about what people can expect when they come to Long Beach High School January 10th, 11th, 12th to watch you guys perform in the Odd Couple.
Well, first off, let me say that we had to postpone our play, a couple of months because of Hurricane Sandy. And we're really bummed out about that, but we're coming back now. We have a few rehearsals in, we're coming back really strong, and we're just really excited to put it on. Now, my part is Felix, and everyone knows Odd Couple, famous play Neil Simon, and Russell plays Oscar. So we have this relationship that's very interesting between a Slav and a neurotic neat freak, and Russell and I, our chemistry on the stage is great, especially with these 2 parts. I think we can relate well to them, and we're just excited to be back on the stage and ready to represent Long Beach and put on a great play for you all.
I've seen Joe and Russell act. They're phenomenal, and one thing about it is their diversity. Some of the fans out there, I want to demonstrate your diversity. Finian's Rainbow. Talk about that role you played. Let's have a few lines from the characters you played in Finian's Rainbow. So it's a lot different from The Odd Couple.
Oh yeah. Finian's Rainbow was an interesting play. Brings up a lot of issues, but the character I played, Finian, was an old, grouchy old man, Irish, very, stereotypical Irish accent. I don't know, his accent was a little like, you don't know what it's like to lose your potatoes. He was a grouchy old man, but he found his rainbow in the end, so, we had a happy ending. But the year before that, I did Val Skolsky in Laughter on the 23rd Floor. Another great Neil Simon play, and another, I don't know why I'm getting all these grouchy characters, but that one was a grouchy old Russian, and took some background from my own Russian family, and the doorbells, they don't even have doorbells yet. And the political regime since Ivan, oh my God, was horrible, and I cannot believe it. And then Felix, he's this New York guy.
Cheers for Felix! Yeah! Joe Keiser! The neurotic neat freak!
Neurotic neat freak, and he said to Oscar, he was like, Oscar, you don't want me to say what I'm about to say, but if you want me to say it, I'm gonna say it. You are the biggest slob in the world, and completely unreliable, and irresponsible. That's it, I'm done.
Awesome. Now, Joe's very talented. He's an amazing singer, too, so we've asked you to sing a song later in the show. Thought about it, Joe. What song are you going to sing for us later in the show?
Later in the show, I could probably sing Time After Time.
Okay.
It's a great song. It's one of my favorite songs.
All right. So let's stick around, and we talked about The Odd Couple, and I was talking to Rocco Passafume, who's been with us for a year or so now. writes for Cinema Source, and whenever a famous celebrity passes away, Rocco always does a great reflection. Rocco, talk about the passing of Jack Klugman. He lived a rich life, 90 years old. He had a lot of roles, but The Odd Couple will always define him and Tony Randall. They were phenomenal. Talk a little about Jack Klugman and the impact he had.
Thank you, Howie. The thing with Jack Klugman, I wasn't that familiar with his work, but I knew of The Odd Couple, I knew of the film, you know, of course, that's based on the play, and I knew of the sitcom that it was based on too. So it's had like a long life to it. You know, it was on for a lot of years, and it's actually kind of continued to this day in the form of 2.5 Men, which is, you know, for anybody who doesn't know, it's like one of the most popular sitcoms of the last, you know, maybe 10 years or so, and it's still really popular. So that trope, that idea of, you know, the kind of the neat freak and, you know, the kind of wild slob, that's really lived a long shelf life in American entertainment. So he definitely will be missed in the world of American entertainment for sure.
All right, and we also lost another famous character actor this week. So let's talk about the second actor that passed away this week.
The gentleman that he's referring to was Charles Durning, was a character actor. Again, I'm not that familiar with his work, but I do know 2 things of his that I remember from when I was younger watching movies. One was Tootsie. He had a role in that as Jessica Lange's father in that, who had a crush on Dustin Hoffman's drag character. So that was one of the more interesting roles he did. I remember him also from a movie he did with Warren Beatty. Warren Beatty's Dick Tracy film adaptation, which I loved as a kid growing up. He was the police chief in that. So, like, he's kind of like our local actor Ed Lauder. He was kind of like a character actor, but of course, you know, great character actors always have, you know, at least 1 or 2 roles that at least one of you will remember. So. You know, any loss in the entertainment world is a big one. So
we lost 2 great ones this week.
Yeah, definitely 2 great ones. So you know, kind of wish them well in heaven.
All right, and before we take a break, I don't know if anybody saw this, but it was on the front page of Newsday today that the Long Beach Medical Center will probably be closed until March. They need $56 million to repair Long Beach Medical Center, and it's such a devastating story here in Long Beach on so many levels. All the people that worked in the hospital are unemployed now, the people that need care, and it's so difficult getting people off this barrier island and taking them to other hospitals. So I'm hoping that you know, maybe March or sooner, but it really is, to read it on the front page of Newsday, it just shows you what we're going through here in Long Beach, and it's so difficult. And you know, I just pray that Long Beach Medical Center opens up sooner rather than later, because it's affected so many people and so many lives. So again, you read front page of Newsday and it's right there. But anyway, we're going to take a break, and after the break, we're going to speak to Robin Lynch. Now, I grew up in the great state of Massachusetts, where I just was for 5 days visiting my mom, and I always have great feelings for Massachusetts. Well, Robin Lynch was going to run in the New York Marathon, but as you know, the New York Marathon got canceled because of the hurricane. So Robin doesn't want to wait a whole year to run in the New York Marathon, so she's going to run up in the Boston Marathon, and it's a great story. So we're going to interview Robin Lynch and her journey to Boston to run the Boston Marathon, 26 miles from Hopkinton to Kenmore Square in Boston. We'll hear from Robin Lynch after the break. I am Halftime Howie. This is Broadcasting on the Beach with Halftime Howie, coming to you live from the Long Beach VFW in beautiful Long Beach. And after the break, Robin Lynch on Long Island's first and oldest radio station, 1240 AM, WGBB.